Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Friday, August 28th, 2026. Yesterday afternoon in Morongo Valley on 29 Palms Highway, a large cargo truck carrying bales of hay caught fire, engulfing the whole cargo truck and cab, though the driver escaped with no injury before Morongo Valley Fire successfully extinguished the blaze. Reporter Gabriel Hart spoke to a local business owner who witnessed the fire and to Morongo Valley Assistant Fire Chief Daniel Kasner about why these hay bale cargo fires are so challenging.
On Thursday at 2:07 p.m. on the corner of Pinellas and Highway 62 in Morongo Valley, a cargo truck hauling bales of hay was reported on fire heading east, closing both eastbound lanes. Eyewitness photos show the fire starting towards the front of the trailer by the cab before it engulfed the whole load and the interior of the cab. By the time owner of Just a Small Town Grill, Jim Ragland, saw the truck go by his restaurant, it was completely in flames.
It was on fire when it came across in front of the restaurant. Some of the people in the restaurant saw it, and after talking to the driver, he knew it, but he was trying to slow down. So the place where he actually stopped near the Chevron station was the first place he could safely pull over. The driver is fine. He got out okay. Truck's obviously a total loss.
Ragland said the Morongo Valley Fire Department was on the scene within 3 to 4 minutes, followed by Riverside County Fire approximately 20 minutes after. While Morongo Fire successfully extinguished the blaze, Ragland said he had seen cargo trucks hauling hay catch fire multiple times before, and that, quote, once they catch fire, there's no stopping it.
It was a set of doubles, so 2 trailers. The first trailer was fully engulfed, and while they were putting water on it, the second one just went up and was gone in minutes. I don't know for sure. Our guess, and I talked to the driver about it, is that the hay was stacked too close to the exhaust stack of the truck. That's kind of what the feeling is.
While it was too soon for official details from Morongo Valley Fire, Assistant Fire Chief Daniel Kasner affirmed how fast these hay trucks go up in flames and how difficult they can be to put out and clean up.
It's always pretty nasty, just because anytime hay starts on fire, it takes forever to put out. You can only imagine what Highway 62 looks like. When I worked on the 10 freeway, anytime that we'd have a hay fire, we're looking at about 4 or 5 or 6 hours worth of cleanup, just because you have to break down every one of those bales of hay, get water on it, put it out. It's a smoky, dirty mess. And I can only imagine that's what the boys are doing up there right now.
We'll have official details from Morongo Valley Fire as they become available. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Gabriel Hart.
After a scheduled closure for marine training, the Johnson Valley Shared Use Area officially reopened to the public yesterday. The area, which is jointly used by the public and the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center, was closed on August 13th to allow for large-scale military training exercises. The Marine Corps schedules 2 closures each year for approximately 2 weeks each. At the conclusion of the training, the grounds are inspected for public use before they are reopened. The Marine Corps said, quote, sincere appreciation is extended to the local community, off-road enthusiasts, and land management partners. The cooperation and support provided during this closure period directly enabled the safe and successful execution of training operations that are vital to national security and combat readiness. Closures are already on the calendar for 2027, set for February 12th through 24th and August 13th through 26th. Homestead Valley Park is holding a work party this weekend in preparation for the Labor Day fireworks celebration. The Homestead Valley Park is a shining example of a community success story. Cottonwood trees stand proudly down the middle of an ample driveway and parking area. A working sprinkler waters each tree. 2 basketball courts remain in decent repair, ready for players and a ball. There's a grassy area to stretch out on and wiggle your toes, with shade trees offering a cool respite from the extreme UV rays. The park is fenced, but about half the land lies fallow, ready for a track and baseball field to be revamped. An area next to the building is targeted to become a dog park. The hall is large and recently received a thorough paint job, thanks to Randy Shoemate and Pastor Ty, with Lowe's of Apple Valley donating half the paint. Landers resident Don Robarge redid the drywall. Preparations have been going for months to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Homestead Valley Park and Recreation, and a huge celebration fireworks show is planned for Labor Day weekend. To finish up all the details, a preparation work party is scheduled for tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Remaining tasks include setting up temporary fencing, grading the ball field, mowing the lawn, light touch-up painting, general cleanup, and other final preparations. Your help for the final preparations is very much appreciated. There is a work session happening tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. at Homestead Valley Park and Recreation, located at 1501 Belfield Boulevard in Landers. The town of Yucca Valley is seeking comment on a large-scale artwork proposed for the space in front of the Yucca Valley Branch Library. The concrete space was created to host rotating sculptures from local artists in a prominent location at the intersection of 29 Palms Highway and Old Woman Springs Road. In previous years, it has hosted pieces from Gubby Beck and Chad Lefevre. A new piece is being considered for a more extensive stay, this time from Yucca Valley artist Philip Miller. His proposed piece is called Old Woman Springs, Eternally Young. The 78-year-old artist describes his inspiration as the titular old woman of the road, saying, "Who is she? The water giver, the farmer, the cattle feeder? I choose to honor her with this sculpture at the origin corner of her road." The town is seeking public comment on Miller's design for the space, which has yet to be constructed. They say it will be 7.5-foot tall sculpture of a woman pouring water onto the ground next to coiling springs. It is expected to be constructed of powder-coated metal. The town wants your feedback on the design of the piece before it receives final approval on October 14th. They provided photos of the proposed piece, examples of Miller's work, and a feedback form that you can find at a link at this story at Z107.7fm.com. Feedback will be accepted through September 26th. And finally, the 29 Palms High School girls varsity tennis team hosted Indio High School yesterday. The Lady Cats lost a tough non-conference match 8-10. In singles action, Michaela Lohman-Rangel swept all three of her sets. In doubles action, the team of Chloe Adams and Geneva Morales won 2 of their sets. The Lady Cats host Shadow Hills on Tuesday and travel to Cathedral City on Thursday. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.